Love this view. Today certainly felt more like we are inching toward winter. Wake up this morning, just a blanket there. This is a time lapse of all the fog this morning along the Seattle waterfront. Did not clear up until about noon today. Here's a live look at the Seattle waterfront now. Much clearer with some blue skies out there. Still a bit of a haze though.
Yeah, we had all that fog this morning, and now, yeah, as Greg was just saying, a lot of haze, a lot of smoke.
Yeah, there's still a bit of that, and we're going to do it all over again tomorrow, Steve. So we'll start off with the fog, and then the afternoon, more of that smoke haze with the sunshine expected to be around. And then we'll have some more of that smoke haze in place heading into Thursday, too. The thing about it is we're already going to start to see onshore flow taking over, and there will be a lot more clouds in the sky, too, so it just won't quite look as hazy. But at that time, we're going to start to see some of the cool air beginning to arrive with our big system as we go later on into the weekend. We'll start to turn much cooler and also wetter by the time we head into Friday, and this will mean some snow for some of our higher passes as snow levels come down to about 3,500 to 4,000 feet. So we'll be starting to see winter definitely arriving, at least for the mountains. Now just check this out. You can see the big differences in temperatures farther west across the nation to what they're seeing farther off towards the east. Big dip in the jet stream, allowing that colder air to dip all the way down into the deep south. I have family in Alabama, which are going to see freezing temperatures tonight. Up this way, it's going to be a while before we get that cold, but we are going to start to cool down later this week as the pattern will begin to shift. Satellite and radar picture showing things quiet over here. Air quality alerts, well, it's still in effect until 5 p.m. on Thursday. We'll see that unhealthy for sensitive group to maybe just unhealthy air quality in place through that time. I think the worst of it still tomorrow before things start to gradually get better tomorrow night and through the day Thursday, where we are going to see more of that onshore flow taking back over. Right now, pretty unhealthy here across Puget Sound, and then as you go farther north, still seeing more of those oranges and even some of those purples and maroons showing up, meaning possibly even hazardous conditions for air quality. Farther south and west you go, getting closer to the coast, not quite as bad, more moderate, but we're going to keep this smoke around here for the next 24 to 48 hours as we still see more of that south wind keeping this fire here across Puget Sound. Now you can see it's really thick as you go farther north. Had a viewer actually tell me how thick the smoke was up there closer to Bellingham. We'll start to see some changes later on tomorrow evening. That's 10 o'clock. More of that onshore flow beginning to take back over, beginning to push the smoke farther off towards the east, and more of it to come throughout the day on Thursday, which will be more of a transition day. But looking right now live in Bellingham, a lot of smoke right now in place there. Here in Seattle, you can see that haze is in the sky. We're at 66, west winds coming in at 7 miles per hour, upper 60s in Bremerton, mid 60s in Everett, and lower 60s in Mount Vernon, and then a couple of 70s like in Hoquiam, Chehalis, and right now over in Puyallup. So the skies, they are clear. We're going to see more of that fog late tonight, but just check out this classic looking system right there as it has that pinwheel with the low that is moving up into Alaska and also British Columbia. That's where all the energy is going to go, the rain that way, but it is going to have a front move through, and that will open the stage for another system to come through as we go later on into the week. And by Friday, here it is right here, you can see that system beginning to move on in. This is late Thursday morning. We're starting to see the clouds roll on through, and then by Friday we're starting to see the chances of snow for the mountains and also rain coming across areas of Puget Sound. It will be greatly appreciated. So we'll see more systems after that, which will keep the chances of rain in place for Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, with much cooler temperatures back down in the 50s for highs.